It's Monday, and they call them the dulls, but they're anything but. Now, can I tell you that I saw on Saturday, I didn't do it, but I saw on Saturday that the Globla was, or the Worldle was Canada. Thank you, Magresta, for the tweet. It would have been nice if that showed up one of the 5 out of the 7 days that I play the dulls weekly on Twitch, because I'm telling you, we would have gotten that first try. Canada has a very distinctive shape. What country, $13 billion is not small. It's not huge, it's not small, but it's like 70% copper. I couldn't even tell you where, and there's even more copper over here. I couldn't even tell you like where copper comes from. Soybeans, bran, tobacco, sulfuric acid, flavored water. $136 million of flavored water. Is San Pellegrino. Is that a real place? Insulated wire? The whole thing is copper, man. It's just different names for copper. Sugar, copper, sugar, and soybeans, and copper. Copper? We're gonna have to use the directionality here. I have no idea, quite frankly. Tobacco, soybeans, fruit juice, cleaning products, raw cotton, gold. I do feel like it's Africa, but I could not tell you where in Africa. I'm just going to say this is Uganda. It is Africa. Holy cow. I starting off hot today, but it's in this this is like north of South Africa, which means I'm in a lot of trouble. Wait, we literally just did this. This is like Travle on Friday. I didn't know these countries. There was the Gambia, there's Djibouti, Burkina Faso's on the west. Djibouti. What were we missing? I remember there was one where I was like, oh yeah. It's not going to be like South Sudan. It's going to be Angola. It's east of Angola. Mozambique. Please, not north of Mozambique. Djibouti. Oh no. I'm in the same spot. The Gambia. The Gambia's not. Wait. It was Tanzania last time. It's not Tanzania this time. Oh man. Because I called it Tanzania and everybody freaked out. Could it be Zimbabwe? It seems unlikely, but it's not Zimbabwe. Zambia! The Gambia, Zambia! God damn it. Hang on. That's tough. We're learning, though. We're learning. The Gambia is West Africa? No, according to Tradle, the Gambia doesn't exist. Common mistake. Okay, we get these back. This was Zambia. It's adjacent to the answer. We can do this. Tanzania. No. No! South Africa. Wrong. Angola. This is an embarrassment. What are you? Djibouti. That's where Djibouti is the whole time? I thought it was like, I honestly thought it was right here. It's not this is Kenya, Uganda, What else did we guess last time? We guessed Mozambique. Mozambique is adjacent to the answer. It's Botswana. It's not adjacent. It's this. Well, I know it's not the Gambia. I don't know what that is. Can I get some help? I Malawi? It's Malawi. Okay, thank you. Holy cow. It's they got it inverted, man. You're supposed to have this weekends are supposed to be, or Monday's supposed to be easy. The weekends are supposed to be hard. Haven't you ever read Kathy or Garfield? Everybody's, they're stressed out, they're tired. You know, you got to throw them a bone on a Monday. Like, as far as I'm concerned, it should be like, this should be Italy or the United States. But it is not. I could not tell you what this is either. Although, to be honest with you, a part of me thinks that it looks a little bit like Vietnam. Well, not quite. 10,000 kilometers west of Vietnam. There's no rush. Take your time. You're Georgia. Not South Georgia and the Sandwich Isles. Not Georgia. You know what? Is this the Mediterranean? Could this be Israel? No, that's not 5,000 kilometers away. Don't be a fool. Please tell me this is the southeast coast of Africa where we've done all of our hard work now. This kind of looks like Malawi. Okay, hang on. Northwest of Malawi. This is Togo. Southeast of Togo. This is Chad. South of Chad. Angola. No, because Angola is not... Hang on. Could it be Uganda? No, I don't think so. No. It's between Chad. It's the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Oh, no. It's Congo. What the fuck? Son of a bitch. I'm over 3, man. They brought their A game today. Please, box office game. December 8th, 2006. My ass is getting ready for Christmas break, my first year of university. I'm just putting myself in the right mindset here, okay? Christmas 2006. Touchstone Pictures, opened to $15 million. Stars Rudy Youngblood. Genre is action drama history. Let's put a pin in that one for now. Warner Brothers made a lot of money. It's an animation comedy family movie, but from Warner Brothers, pre-Despicable Me, starring Elijah Wood. It's pre-How to Train Your Dragon. Give me a tagline, please. May cause toe tapping. This is Happy Feet. Okay, we got there. They're one of the rare ones where a director would have helped me out. Now, I've never seen Happy Feet, but I'm happy we at least got one there. So Sony Pictures opened to $12 million. Dead in the Water, starring Cameron Diaz from 2006. It's a comedy romance from the Cameron Diaz Dead Zone. It's Christmas Eve, and we're going to celebrate being young and being alive. This is the worst tagline I've ever seen in my entire life. It's Christmas Eve, and we're going to go celebrate being young and being alive. Also stars Kate Winslet. I know this one. This is The Holiday. It also has Jack Black in it. Jude Law. I knew it had Jack Black in it. Okay. I always get this confused with Four Christmases. Sony Pictures. It made over 100 million. We're definitely going to know it. It's an action-adventure thriller starring Daniel Craig. Okay, this is Casino Royale. That one's, that's a gimme. You know what? I'm realizing that when this was out, I also saw Stranger Than Fiction. But it probably did not just open. Although maybe one of these is Stranger Than Fiction. Probably not Rudy Youngblood. Genre, drama, thriller, action. Probably not. Stars Leonardo DiCaprio. I believe this would be Blood Diamond, maybe. Yep, okay, that's Blood Diamond. And then Touchstone Pictures. Rudy Youngblood. Action drama history. Just throwing this out there. Miracle would definitely be Kurt Russell first. Tagline. No one can outrun their destiny. Is this Apocalypto? Oh! Oh. Only the rehearsal fans will get this one. We're back. 85th percentile. I mean, this is like, I turned 18 like the week before this. This is like right in my where my memory still worked. I hadn't damaged my brain with James Reddy 5.5 logger at this point. Those sections of the cerebral cortex are unwithered. He is beating the washed allegations. I needed something like that. Cine 2 Nerdle. I see Matt Damon, environmentally friendly, shrinking. This is downsizing. I also see Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson. Is this not We Bought a Zoo? I also see Green Book. Okay. Robin Williams, Scientist. Green. This is Flubber. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Honey, Shrinking Kids. Scientist. Average is 4.1. Okay, I'm going to start with Honey, Shrinking Kid. And then give me, Green Book. Am I crazy to think that maybe there was someone named Butch in that? Or there's Butch Sundance and the Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Outlaws. Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson. Environmentally friendly. Matt Damon, Scientist. Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson, Bear. This is not We Bought a Zoo. Robin Williams, Green, Rubber-like. Oh, how about this? Butch Outlaws, Wyoming. Book. Flubber's not a satire. It does feature a scientist, though. Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson, Book Bear. But it doesn't feature Matt Damon. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. It's not really like a satire. I think I'm a little confused, even though this looks great. I'm confused by the shapes, and it happens. What the hell is Scarlett Johansson Book Bear? Oh, shit. Maybe Honey, I Shrunk the Kid is a trick. And maybe it's Matt Damon shrinking satire. Okay, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Environmentally friendly Matt Damon shrinking. Scarlett Johansson Honey Bear Book. I mean, it must be Winnie the Pooh. And then it's the Jungle Book. It is now Winnie the Pooh. This Green Book is like a gimme, but Green Book is not a satire. And nobody shrinks in it. Maybe Matt Damon's in it, and maybe they're outlaws. Matt Damon is not in it. I don't think it... Oh, it's environmentally unfriendly the way Viggo Mortensen throws his chicken out of the window. Okay, that doesn't count. Honey, shrinking, kid. Oh, scientist. All right, it was easy enough. We got it. I beat the washed allegation. That one was confusing because there's like so many red herrings. Hey, Platypus 2600. Thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. It was my first guess, but so was well, like Green Book seemed like a gimme as well. There's a red herring there. And then Matt Damon, Scarlett Johansson were in We Bought a Zoo together. That's like another potential red herring. Hang on, I'm going for the reversal. Captain America, the Winter Soldier. What is the second movie in Saga? Don't think so. Let me think here. Okay, 127 hours. Movies that are just single person. They're like a man versus nature. 127 hours, Buried, Castaway. There's one. The Great Gatsby, La La Land, 500 Days of Summer. Emma, Zoe Deschanel, Baz Luhrmann, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Movies nominated for Best Picture, even though they came out 10 years apart. I don't know. Movies that, 2 out of these 3 movies I really like. Movies with Tobey Maguire in them somewhere. I don't have an answer for you right here, okay? Hang on. I see something else. I see 127 Hours, Spring Breakers, which is like that's James Franco. But I don't know if James Franco was in any of these other ones. This is impossible? I don't even know what Fall is. I know what The Fall is. Evil Dead 2. It's Sam Raimi, Bruce Campbell, Scarface, Al Pacino. Seems like Brian De Palma to me. This is Darren Aronofsky, Robert Rodriguez, Rose McGowan, Bruce Willis, Johnny Depp, Penelope Cruz, Pee Wee Herman, Emma Watson. Never saw this one. Movies about unrequited love, maybe? Is that the perks of being a wallflower? Movies... Wow, he's crazy! He's insane. Okay. Hang on. Didn't think we were going to get there. Horror movies? Don't think so. Like Evil Dead 2, Planet Terror. Superhero movies, no. Movies where someone has a metal arm. Movies with Robert Redford. Movies with Samuel L. Jackson. Movies with Dustin Hoffman. Directed by Steven Spielberg. Directed by Harmony Korine. James Franco. Movies about drugs. Requiem for a Dream. Blow. Scarface. Spring Breakers. Okay. And then Fall, Spring Breakers, and... Oh, these are all movies about seasons. Oh, wait. So we have Unrequited Love. Movies like... about a man being stranded and needing help. Movies about drugs. Unrequited Love. Planet Terror. Hook. Oh, movies where the hero has a metal limb. Movies where the hero has... Or not the hero, I guess, because Hook is the villain. Rose McGowan has a machine gun leg. Ash has a shotgun arm. Captain Hook has a metal hook. And Bucky Barnes has a metal arm. I can't believe it. Substance use, isolation, survival, weaponized prosthetic limbs. Who knew? Great reversal today. Whoever's making these, I hope it's not AI. Don't even get me started. Every AI user is my enemy. If you're not using ChatGPT-4, you're being left behind. Okay, why is your ass tweeting about it instead of just taking that, like, the nuclear codes and building, like, $1 billion business? I don't understand. Because you're not building $1 billion business. Your ass is selling Substack subscriptions. You think I have no media literacy? I can do this. No strings attached to This Is 40. We got Natalie Portman. We got Ashton Kutcher. We're going to Paul Rudd. But there's an extra connection here. There's also John Lithgow is in This Is 40. Leslie Mann, who's in 40-Year-Old Virgin. With Steve Carell. With Jane Lynch, who's in Best in Show. With Parker Posey, who's in Party Girl. Sorry, I think I'm going back to the dawn of cinema. Who else is in This Is 40? Good question. I saw this like 2 years ago. Listen, let's start with No Strings Attached. Kevin Kline, Carrie Elways, Greta Gerwig. I mean, they brought the heat on this cast, man. Look at this. Look at this. Where am I trying to go again? I'm trying to go to This Is 40. So I'm trying to break into the Judd Apatow world. Greta Gerwig, am I correct that she is, she's made Lady Bird? Ah! Lady Bird, hang on. Wait, even I was thinking maybe White Noise could get us there. You got Don Cheadle, you got Adam Driver. This probably won't be as fast as it could go. And listen, you might be able to connect through Isle of Dogs, but I don't know the voice cast, so I consider that. Wait, no, this just gets you back to Natalie Portman. Okay, I don't know these movies, so I know this one actually. This has Adam Sandler. There's no way you can't get from Adam Sandler to Paul Rudd via like an Anchorman cameo. You know what you could do? Meyerowitz Stories, Ben Stiller, Anchorman. Paul Rudd, This Is 40. Okay. For drafting it off the top, not so bad. I'll take a 3. Anybody know short as possible today? Avengers? Natalie Portman, Avengers, Paul Rudd. That makes perfect sense. I'm going to pretend that I thought of that, but chose not to do it out of a sense of honor. But really, it just didn't dawn on me. Okay, guess the game. Guess the game. It's God of War, Ragnarok. Okay, honestly, here's what I was gonna say. I think it looks too shitty to be God of War Ragnarok. But it was. I present that without judgment. That's all. Maybe they got a bad screenshot. Maybe it's a scan of official PlayStation magazine or something. But I saw snow and I saw a raven, and I thought to myself, it must be that the only reasonable early guess is God of War. I feel like we're on Guess the Game now. This, to me, looks like Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I'm going to take that back. This is This War of Mine. I'm insane. I'm unbelievable. That one's going to have like a 5% success rate. Maybe like 50% because people will just like Google the right answer or go ask in a Discord when they're one guess away. But that was a good game. I remember I got my ass beat in the YouTube comments for This War of Mine. Because I went to like a house. This is what YouTube was like in 2016. I raided a house and I was stealing like their food so that I could eat. And then there was like dialogue lines that were like, "No, please, sir, don't hurt me, don't hurt me." And you have like the option to intervene. I was like, I'm just getting the cans and getting out of here. And people in the comments were like, "You are like an abuse apologist. You are like enabling this person to get away with something they shouldn't get away with." And I was like, that was like a watershed moment for me where I was kind of like, fuck the comment section forever. I was like, you are crazy. I can't believe I'm even in the comments defending myself. Like, I made a tough decision playing a video game, and people are like, you're actually a bad person. I was like, bitch, she's a 1 and a 0. You're being mean to like a real person with feelings. Holy cow. And you think you got the high ground, which is the craziest part. Hey, Zendaya Izmichi, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. I have a Costco advertisement. Just so you know, the Swiffer wet jet pads are safe on all finished floors. Exclamation mark, sorry, asterisk, because they don't know if your floors are made out of, I don't know, like straight copper or something. Tile, hardwood, laminate. It does it all. I'll also tell you, maybe this is, I think that I'm millennial pilled. I don't think I'm crazy. Whenever like a cleaning spray is like spray a little bit on a surface and test to see if it's going to damage it, I've never done it before in my entire life, and I've never suffered the consequences of not doing it. It's just a little. You really think I'm going to spray this on a chrome faucet, and it's gonna, what is it gonna be, like acid? It's gonna go. It's vapor. Vapor can't melt metal. At least not the kind you can buy from like London Drugs. Yeah, I wouldn't use it to clean the Mona Lisa. You're right. I'm just saying. It's not vapor. You know what I mean? It's a suspension of droplets. Okay, I have no idea what this is. I'm going to say it's probably Dragon Ball. I skip the first one. It's The Legend of Zelda. Oracle of Ages. Bro, I have no clue. It's Oracle of Seasons. I don't think this is Zelda, man. It's Zelda! It's Zelda! The Great Deku Boy. Is it? It sounds crazy. Is it possible this is from like an N64 Zelda, and this is just like an artist's rendering? Yes, it is. Okay. It is Mad Moon. It's artwork? Yeah, I know, but this is like not from the, you know what I mean. The person who made this art was not involved in getting the pixels on the screen. It's probably made by AI. The ads are not bringing their best today. Tasty and healthy keto beef sticks. Is it for me? Is it for my dog? Who knows? Dark Souls 2. Today's the day. Nope. All right, we got absolutely nothing to go on. Chops. We know it's not third person. Let's say it's first person. Let's say it's Superliminal, a first-person puzzle game that came out. Okay, it's isometric probably then. Probably an isometric adventure game. Let's call it Shadowrun Returns. I'm pretty sure that's from like 2013. Yep, so that's, it's not isom. Wait, no, it's first person and third person. Hang on, my mistake. That's my mistake. single player, multiplayer, and cooperative. Apex has some third person when you get on the zip lines, right? No. Apex Legends is made in the Source engine. It's at the minimum, it's a shooter and also a role-playing or adventure game. It has to be, well, maybe it doesn't have to be, but a shooter adventure that's first person and third person and multiplayer and possibly cooperative. It's Fallout 76. Oh, wait a minute. This isn't as much as I thought it was. But dude, with the one-time clue, we're doing great. It's PC, PS4, Xbox One, 2018, multiplayer, co-op, massively multiplayer, first person and third person. Please give me the publisher. I'm begging you. Infusion Engine? It's Anthem. Oh, fuck. I can't think of a first-person MMO. Except for VR chat. 2018 first-person, third-person MMO, multiplayer, cooperative, massively multiplayer. I'm sorry, I'm tapped. It's probably Advance Wars. It's probably Carmageddon. Probably Call of Duty, Counter-Strike, Global Offensive. Oh, DayZ! I maybe could have gotten it, but 2018 my butt. I guess that's like a technically. I associate DayZ a little bit more with like 2012. Shanghai #1 draft pick. I don't know what that means. Oh no, you're saying get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. I see. Don't take my own joke that I stole and steal it to use it against me. Plus, players that are washed, they don't get drafted by the Chinese Basketball League. They sign like an unbelievably lucrative free agency deal. You don't even know how sports work. That's why the joke doesn't make any sense. Okay, Rotten Tomatoes Daily. A 4-word drama from 1993 that everybody loves. Silence of the Lambs. Gives refreshing and bittersweet dimension to the age-old clash between generations. Grumpier old men. Both sweeping and intimate, a lovely evocation of changing cultures and enduring family ties. The Family Stone. Sorry, we got a little hardware acceleration issue on this one. With this huge, abundantly female cast, director Wayne Wang weaves an intricate tapestry of matriarchal strength and sacrifice. It's fried green tomatoes. Critics' consensus traces the generational divide, unearthing universal truths while exploring lives through the lens of a specific cultural experience. Is this the Joy Luck Club? How do I know this? How do I know what the Joy Luck Club is? Something about the Golden Gate Bridge combined with this image unlocked like an old video store memory from my head. I don't know how I got there. Maybe we had this recently, but the Joy Luck Club just popped right in there. By the way, people they don't even realize they're their own worst enemy. So many people in chat are like, so many of the guesses you made were 3 words or 5 words. Yeah, because I didn't know what the fuck it was. So why would I throw out a guess that's obviously wrong just so it sticks to the criteria that they sent out there? You spend 10 minutes being like, okay, a drama from 1993 that's critically beloved that has 4 words in it. The query returns 0 results. So what, would you rather I type something that has 4 words even though it's obviously wrong? Not to mention, none of you fuckers have ever heard of the Joy Luck Club. The only movie you ever talk about is Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. So you shut the fuck up. This is a home game for me. Hey, Rivers Cuomo Sensei, thank you for the gifted subscriptions. Much appreciated. I know if it's not Puss in Boots, and it's not Shrek 2, and it's not Everything Everywhere All at Once, nobody in chat's gonna know what the fuck it is. They're just gonna be like, oh, your guess couldn't have possibly been right. No shit, idiot, I didn't know what it was until I saw this thing that unearthed like a hidden memory from going to Blockbuster 1,000 times as in 5-year-old. Get a clue, bozo. Chronophoto. This is the 1950s. This is the 1960s. It is the funeral after the death of an American president. Could be John F. Kennedy. Film stock appears to be roughly correct. Uniforms appear to be roughly correct. Toss me in 1965. It's not even close. Which president died in 1945? That's tough. I don't know. FDR? FDR died in like 40, 44, 43? Damn, Harry Truman didn't really waste any time, huh? Can you imagine dropping an atomic bomb like your first year in office? I got to see Oppenheimer. Died April 12th, 1945. Nowadays, they can't even get like student loan forgiveness through. Like in 1945, dude, took over the job. 6 weeks later, he was like, I'm going to unleash a fury the likes of which humanity has never harnessed before in human history. I'm not wrong. It's the image that's wrong. This is... I'll tell you one thing. There's a lot of sports going on concurrently here. To me, this looks like the early 1960s. Okay, it's the late 1960s. I didn't see a moon landing, so that's kind of tough to guess. This is the coronation of King Charles the Fourth, which was yesterday. This bus is taking you to Bordeaux. This one is taking you to Burns of Rye, Sussex. To me, this looks like the late 1950s. Give me 1957. We'll take that. We're clawing our way back. I'm going to assume that this is the dawn of Prohibition. Let's go 1924. We'll take that. This is the Rocket League World Championships or something. I don't know. Doesn't really look like a PAX to me, but I could be wrong. But it's like there's a Ubisoft thing. There's a LAN party. I don't know. Assume this is... Rocket League came out 2015. Let's assume this is after the esports scene took off, because it certainly didn't take off when Bear and I were doing the announcements. Let's say this is 2019. Ooh! 3,085. Considering we got 0 on the first one, that's not too bad. We got a slight recovery in there. Housle. Presented by Josh Bear. I'm not the kind of guy who robs houses. Whenever I see a house with windows like this, though, I'm always like, you just rob this house so easily? You just like smash up one spark plug, throw it through the window, and like you're in. I'm sure they got blinds or something, but like, just this I don't know if I would. I want a house with windows. I don't want a windowless bunker. But this is almost like it's too much window for me. You're not getting through the private militia? I don't know, maybe. You could rob almost any house. That's what I always wondered. Like, sometimes you'll see like a movie and like a robber's gonna like break through a window. They can't get in. They're like try to break through the door and it's locked. They can't get in. Couldn't they just get like a saw and like saw through the side of the house next to the door? You know what I mean? Like it's all just wood, right? Maybe I played too much teardown. Couldn't you just get a saw and go like and then like get a hole and then go in through the slats or something? It brings a lot of attention. I guess. Go through the roof, lock pick the door. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I guess you could just break down anything. You could always just like shoot a missile at it or something and then walk in. I don't know how much this house is. They've given up on a second floor and instead they have 30-foot high ceilings. I've always listen. This happened to my brother-in-law. They bought a house in the living room. I don't even know how tall the ceilings are, but the house is 2 stories. But the living room doesn't have the second story, so it just goes up to the roof. And they got all these like pot lights on the ceiling. And then the light bulb went out, and they're like, we don't know how to change it. Like, we got to get some guy to come up here with like a 25-foot ladder and change the light bulb. I don't know how you do it, man. It's crazy. It's a jetpack. It happened to my parents as well. I just wonder, like, how are you going to change these light bulbs, man? Anyway, I'm going to say this is a $3 million house just because I don't know where it is yet. That's too low. It's in Cherry Hills, Colorado. I don't know where that is, but obviously $3 million was not apt. Let's take it up to 6. I think it's too high. I'm going to go 5 even. That's too high still. Okay, I'm glad I didn't go 6. 6,000 square feet. It's a nice looking place. Like I'm not gonna hate on them just because they got a lot of money. Not my favorite dining room chairs, but I don't have to live here. I guess we'll go 4. Still too high. We were really close on our first guess then. 6 bed, 6.5 bath. This shit is horrible. This is like horrendous. I don't know what's going on with the 19-inch flat screen angularly mounted on this. I also don't know what's going on with this. I've never seen an island in the bathroom before. Like, I get that you could put towels and stuff in there, but like, what is this for? What is this little seat for? So you can cut your peppers while you're in the bath. I guess it could be a massage table. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not really... It seems a little high for a massage table. Maybe the perspective is a little weird, though. I don't know. We go 3.5. That's too high. It's built in 1972. I mean, this is like... You know what I'm doing here. 3.25. You're a Housle legend. Not a Baron today, just a legend. I thought that house looked nice, okay? So it's a little much for me, but it could be worse. We've definitely seen worse. Hang on, what did my wife say here? I dropped our daughter off at the new daycare. Now I'm sitting in the car waiting until 10:15. Yo, she let you go away though? She was like, we're gonna give this a try without parental supervision. That seems like that's a milestone in and of itself. Because I thought you were going to have to stay there. I did it myself when we put her in the first daycare. So did Kate. We left we brought our daughter to daycare, and then I just stayed there for like an hour and a half. And I was like, what am I doing here? Brown bear, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me. Other kids I've never seen before were like coming up to me, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing here either. I'm a little too old for daycare. TimeGuesser. Forgot I gotta move myself. This is John Lennon at the Taj Mahal. I know it's not actually John Lennon. I was gonna say it's not from like the 70s. It's just a guy who wishes it was the 70s. But now I'm seeing how you're dressed, and I'm like, I think it's the 70s, man. I don't think you're John Lennon, though. I don't know who you are. You look really familiar. Many people have seen this man in their dreams. Have you seen him? You look so familiar to me. You're freaking me the fuck out. So I know that the Taj Mahal is in Agra. So we can at least get that. You appear to be, I would say, approximately here, assuming that this is, that's the Taj Mahal. Actually, you know what? You appear to be standing roughly there, from what I can tell. I think, I'm just going to say this is like 1973. It was 1966. It's George Harrison! It's crazy how George Harrison was like so much older than me, but in this photo, he looks like younger than me. That's crazy. You know what? That is kind of what threw me. It does look like he's taking the photo with a selfie stick. Is this AI generated? It's real? They had sticks back then? Yeah, I have like no idea. I think this might be Greece. I think it is Greece. Athens, Greece. 1982. I know where Greece is. I know a lot about the world. This is Athens, 1982. It was 1980. Oh, Athens, 1983. So many haters in chat. Yeah. Enjoy that. Someone said it's in black and white. Bro, so is the artist. That shit won Best Picture in like 2012. I guess I could have chosen Roma, but still. You are leaving the American zone. I'm assuming this is Berlin. This is like Checkpoint Charlie, which just being honest, I don't know where that is. So let's go with the Berlin Wall Museum. And this is 1955. It's a Cold War spy at Checkpoint Charlie, 1961. Not bad. Not bad. Le Baby? He is a bad spy. They blew his cover. I mean, you got to assume that this is like Paris. I don't know what's going on with this scale model of the Eiffel Tower, which I very nearly called the Empire State Building. Maybe that's, I've always heard that it's not actually that big. Is this just actually the size of the Eiffel Tower? And this guy's like the dude who invented basketball? Car-wise, to me, this looks like the mid-1960s. Just put me a 65. Is 66 a mini Eiffel Tower in Paris? I'm actually insane at TimeGuesser today. This is Australia. I was going to say San Francisco for a second. I don't know who this is, though. Is this Debbie Harry? So the Sydney Opera House is right there. She's like across the water. Maybe she's over here at Dawes Point. No, because this is a bridge as well. But this is a bridge. That's an expressway. She's probably like right here. She's at Dawes Point Park. And this looks like the 1980s to me. I'm going to say this is 1983. You got it spot on. You were 800 meters away. I'm crazy at TimeGuesser. You show me a photo, and as long as there were no tricks, I will tell you within 5 years when it was taken. Today we got 46,425. Was that Nicole Kidman? I could see it. That must be a PB. I think you're right. We still got listed. I say it every time. I love listed, man. You were further off on your own photo. True. But you know what? People, they've raked me over the coals a little bit for not immediately knowing that it was myself. Here's a couple that I just want to say in my own defense, okay? I was like 4 or 3 when the photo was taken. And you don't want to be the guy, because it's such like a sniper shot to be like, that's me. This is where it was. Like if I saw a picture of Tom Cruise, I would be like, that's Tom Cruise. But to see a picture that I don't have any recollection of ever seeing and be like, I'm pretty sure that's me. If you got it wrong, people would be like, Lil Bro actually thought it was him. Can you believe it? Like it was a surreal moment. I'm happy that I had the wherewithal to fight for myself and say that, yeah, it is me. Lots of hedges. Lots of hedges on this place. If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now. I don't know anything about Led Zeppelin, honestly. Let's just stop right there. I know that line. And I know, oh, la, la, la. I think this is a $285,000 house. It's in Eugene, Oregon. Cities in Oregon that I've heard of have expensive houses. So I would immediately crank this up to $650. And I know that's a big jump, but okay. Too far. It's a single family home. I'll go $575. 2 beds, 2 baths. It's pretty small. Maybe it's like 1,000 square feet. I don't know. I can't see the back. Maybe 1,400 square feet. 450. Built in 1941. 480. 1,200 square feet. He's crazy. 470. Ooh, sold for 470. Listen, they did go 10x on their house. But they also did buy it in 1992. That's 31 years ago. 10x over 3 years? What? 30 years ago, not great. It's still pretty good. I mean, like, doubled 3 times. It's pretty solid. And you had somewhere to live for 3 years or 3 decades. Sorry, you're right. But houses are messed up, man. Because if you like own a house and then you like your house goes up in value, you're like, sick. Look at how much money I can make if I sell my house. But then you sell your house and you're like, fuck, now I got no place to live. Then you got to go buy a house, and all the other houses have gone up roughly proportionally to the same amount that your house went up. So I think and this is the thing that I've been trying to explain to my parents. You know, they've like traded up houses so many times. And I'm like, if you want to capture that value, you guys got to downsize. You got to take your current house and then sell it and then go live in like a 600 square foot shoebox condo in Vancouver so you can help us babysit. And then all that equity that you've built up on the way up the ladder, now it's in your bank account, which is great. But if you just take the house that you got and then sell it and you want to buy a place that's almost the same, then you got to spend the same amount of money to buy the new place. Okay, we still have Travle. Today, I'd like to go from Suriname to Costa Rica. I can get there. Suriname to Venezuela. Suriname to Guyana. To Venezuela. To Panama. To Colombia. Ooh, it's an easy one. It's an easy one today. Brazil, Colombia, Panama, Costa Rica. Okay, okay. All right, and that's the dulls for today. I'm going to slash marker and go to the bathroom. I'll be back in all... You know what? I guess I should...